And I'm Karen.
And today we're here to do
A review on...
Mortar and Pestles.
Yeah.
From Crate and Barrel.
Well,
which one went first?
Okay, so we're here today to do a review on our two favorite Mortar and Pestle. We actually like one more than the other, just slightly.
No, we love them all equally. We don't want them to break.
Okay. But we thought we would share what we've learned about them with you guys today. And if we look down, it's because we have our handy dandy notebook of notes and things that we wanted to address in this video. So the reason why we purchased the initial Mortar and Pestle, which would be this one, the marble Mortar and Pestle, is because this past 2020 spring, we were buying lots of herbs. We had a lot of herbs growing in our garden, and we wanted to
mash them.
Thank you. We wanted to
mortar them with the pestle.
We wanted to break them down.
And breaking them down with a hammer was
pretty
timely.
And also, we didn't want to stand there with scissors and cut them down.
Not with the amount of herbs we have. That's a good idea if you have like a couple.
Yeah, but we had tons and tons, and we wanted to save them for this time of the year until we could plant this upcoming spring. So we wanted to bring this video to you guys for all of you who will perhaps use a Mortar and Pestle come this springtime, depending on how many herbs that you will use or how many herbs you're going to grow. We're actually going to do 2 boxes of just herbs, one big one, that would be Maya's box, and then a smaller one, which would be my box.
Wait, what's going in the small one?
Huh?
What's going in the small one?
Herbs.
But the basil's all mine.
The basil that you grow. Okay, anyway, back to, as you can see, some people are a little territorial.
All the herbs are mine. That means no one else can have flavor in their food except me.
So we, last year, like we said, had a lot of herbs. So I had an idea first. I had always wanted a Mortar and Pestle, but I don't like buying things unless I absolutely have a need for it.
But, there was a reason we bought the Mortar and Pestle, though.
Oh, no, say it loud.
But we were watching that thing, I don't know what it's called, this lady who goes all around the United States and shows people stuff.
Which one?
It's a lady, she goes all around, she went to Texas, and there was a lady with a huge...
Oh, okay. So this...
I didn't really like the show, but she loved it. I just like Mortar and Pestle. So I'm not trying to keep you guys, going to try and keep this review short. But Maya's right. This past spring, I like a lot of things. One of which, I don't really like cooking shows per se. I like shows about cooking that introduce you to other cultures and that sort of thing. So anyway, her name is Padma. Currently, she's on a show on Bravo called Top Chef, and she's one of the judges. And anyway, she did a series, you can find it on Hulu, where she interviewed all different types of people from all different types of cultures, and one of which, I saw one of the ladies, I think it was when they were talking about Native American cuisine, and this woman just used her Mortar and Pestle for almost everything. And that's when I realized, like, oh. I was like enamored because I really like herbs and stuff, like things that like help people. And so I saw her Mortar and Pestle, and hers is nothing like these two. It was a long slab of, I don't know if it was
hers was totally different. It was it was flat with a indention into the center, and she could roll out her herbs, and that's when I realized, like, okay, I know
purpose.
Now it has purpose. Beforehand, buying a Mortar and Pestle was like, oh, that's cute. But once I saw it used the way it was, I was like, okay, now that makes sense to me.
Have a use for it before,
yeah, I didn't see the purpose for it, and like I said,
use it for a couple of things.
Then that's not worth it. To me, it just wasn't worth it. If I'm going to buy something just to look at it, it's just not worth it to me. I need everything to have a purpose, and here we are. So the first one that we purchased, the first Mortar and Pestle that we purchased, Both were purchased on crateandbarrel.com. Well, it was purchased at Crate and Barrel.
Yeah, we went in the store.
We went in the store.
I know, because we're like, where are the mortar and pestles? Because we didn't even know we would find these things in the store.
Right. No, I looked it up online. And so when we went, we had a little disagreement in the store. I wanted to start off with the marble.
And I wanted the granite one. But I'm not even going to be all like, because I knew what it was for. I wanted it because it was black. I'm not going to lie. It was black. And I found it like just perfect.
But at that time, as you know, I like things that have purpose. And just because it's your favorite color, one of your favorite colors, was not a reason to get it. However, we'll get into why it's here. Okay. So this one is at Crate. You can get it at Crate and Barrel. This is called the French Kitchen Marble Mortar and Pestle. It's $29.95. This is white marble with the gray marbling. It is 6.7 inches wide. It is 5.5 inches deep, and it's 4.2 inches tall.
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's what it says. That's what the depth on the inside is 5.5.
What is this one's depth?
Don't worry about it. We're not there yet. Okay, so this one
looks so much bigger than that.
Okay, so we got this. I thought I read the directions, but I didn't really read everything. So let me get into that. So this marble one has great reviews. If you look at it, 5 out of 5 reviews. Great.
That's not the problem. She doesn't have a problem with the reviews.
I don't have a problem with the reviews. I don't have a problem with this at all. As you can see, it's still here. It is, you can use it to grind up your herbs, nuts, salt. Well, we use it a lot for salt. Like we use Himalayan salt. We use a lot of rock salts. So we crush that. You can crush your peppercorns with it. You can mash up your butter, your garlic. Great for that. The reason why we ended up back at Crate and Barrel is not because this wasn't great. You just cannot use this marble mortar and pestle for oil and citrus. You really shouldn't use oils and citrus in that.
Do you know why?
No, it just says it shouldn't be used in that way. Now you hand wash it just the same. You don't use any soap with it or whatnot. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's wonderful. However, due to the reason that we could not use oils and citrus to crush in this one, meant we couldn't make pesto, or we couldn't make salsa,
or some guacamole.
Or different types. Yes. So we had to head back. Well, okay, like I said, so it has a no slide. So I'm just going to finish out this review. So no, it doesn't slide or anything like that. Like I said, $29.95. It's worth its price. It's worth it.
You don't plan on putting oil or citrus in it.
As long as you don't need to put oil or citrus, this marble one is fantastic. But if you're going to use it to do if you need something that's going to do citrus, or you're going to make lots of pesto, and believe you me, we have already planted, we already have in our seed, what we're growing from seed right now are 5 different types of basil. So obviously we intend on making pesto.
That's sometime or another. That's not the plan. Basil. That's her plan.
Yeah, I like during the summer. In the summer and spring, we eat a lot of pesto because it's hot in this part of the world, North Carolina. It gets really hot and people don't feel like cooking.
It just has weird weather.
Yeah, weird weather. So because now you can't use this for citrus or oil, we're gonna move on to our next one.
Okay, so
go ahead, Maya, take it from here.
So this one is
it's the Cole and Mason Granite Mortar and Pestle.
I thought you were gonna keep going. I was like, okay. This is the Granite Mortar and Pestle. It is $49.95, which was another reason that we were like, oh, if we're just going to buy a Mortar and Pestle for the first time, we should buy the one that is cheaper, so that if we accidentally permanently damage it, then it was $20, give or take.
Yeah, $29 I could deal with.
The $49 seemed a little high.
$49 was a little high if we weren't going to use it.
Yeah,
right.
Because it was a test. Like, if it got here, what were we going to do with it?
Right.
And so it is 5.9 inches wide. That's inches, right? 5.9 inches in diameter. Sorry, I almost said that wrong. And 4.3 inches tall. Sorry, my brain kept trying to say feet, and I knew that was definitely wrong.
By the way, it's a lot. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just cut me off. It's okay. I don't want to talk anymore. It has an unfinished interior. So this part of it, you see like a light gloss on this side, but the inside is like, it's not like that at all.
It's unfinished, yeah.
Unfinished interior. It is supposed to be hand washed in warm water only.
No soap.
We have learned you're not supposed to put soap in that, but we have learned, like, if you were to put like peppermints in here
or garlic,
and you need to remove the scent, what you would do is you would put salt in it, and you would grind that into, and then just rinse it out, and the smell goes away and the taste goes away, which if you were going to go from garlic to peppermint, that would be kind of hard if you were going to keep that scent and taste.
Right.
This Mortar and Pestle is capable of all the things of the marble one is, but it can handle oils and citrus.
Yes.
So this is great for creating salsas, pestos, vinaigrettes, and all types of herbs, and any guacamole that you want to put like citrus in.
Right.
Like lemons.
Hence the reason why we ended up back at the back at Crate and Barrel. The sales lady laughed because we had just been there. The same lady, and we told her
a week or two later.
No, it was a week later when we got back up there, and we told her we had to get the other one because the marble one was great, but it just didn't allow us to use everything that we needed fully.
This also, she forgot this part, but this pestle. This pestle is like, I don't know how you can see this, but oh man, it's so white, it's hard to see. But it's kind of just like, it's shaped, it's like tapered off.
Let me see.
It's not focusing, it's tapered off.
Sorry guys.
And then this one is,
right, yeah.
It has a wider thing, so when you grind with this Mortar and Pestle, you can go down and you can circle, and you can also go around the sides with it. So if your stuff starts moving up higher, this goes and it helps. And you're going to
have to put more effort behind this one.
Yeah, and also the inside of that one is finished. So when you're doing that one, you don't want to scrape the sides. But this one, you don't have to worry about that because it's unfinished. Also, the thing goes up the sides.
And you may say, like, oh, if I want to make pesto, I'll use my food processor. And you can do that. We have a food processor as well. However, what we found in using the Mortar and Pestle is so much, when you're grinding your garlic and your herbs and what have you, the scent, the aroma that comes from just that by itself, it's just not the same when you use the food processor.
Also, the food processor, it has to, food processor blade is like high and low, but it doesn't hit everything. When you put it in the Mortar and Pestle, it's fine. It's
gets everything
as much as you want, and you're seeing it as you're mortaring it. Which one is the right part?
Well, you're just grinding it.
Okay, yeah,
but I will say the aromatics and just are second to none. So yes, you can use your food processor, and yes, it will take you, or blender, and yes, it will take you more time if you're using the Mortar and Pestle. But if you're like us and you do, I can't sit there and say like every day I enjoy being in my kitchen, but I will say that for the most part, I enjoy cooking. I like the art of cooking. I'm not like, hoo-hoo, what do I cook tonight? I'm not one of those people, but I really enjoy the process of cooking and creating and playing with things. All to say, both Mortar and Pestle are great if you want to purchase them. The only reason why we have two and not just the one is because the first time we didn't know that the marble, that we could not use it for citrus
and oils. So that's why we have two. That's why we kept two. That way we could do it together. And
I claim the granite.
Yeah, she always claimed the granite. And on that note, we thank you guys for watching. We thank you all for watching our videos. We're thankful to all the new subscribers. We really appreciate you guys watching our videos.
The views too.
The views too. We thank you for all of the likes.
I'm so glad you guys have so much interest in the WEC jars.
And
now she wants hundreds more.
No, but we do have a video of WEC jars coming up soon, simply because we're planning for spring and
everything that
entails. We have to prepare for all of that. So wax jars, mason jars, all of that. We're trying to be ahead of the game. Instead of last year, we were behind the 8 ball.
Okay,
and on that note,
finishing note. We did do something new. There is now a playlist. I don't know if she mentioned in her earlier video, but
Maya made a playlist so you could check each thing, so you guys could check that out.
So if you want more reviews, we have a playlist for that. And then if you want to see what we're doing in our garden, we have a playlist for that.
Right. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please if you're watching the video, you made it to the end. Thank you. Please share and subscribe. It really does help. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.